So we've been talking about pages. Tumepiga udaku mingi sana about pages, ndio, from the home page, contact us page, landing page, hivyo hivyo. Now another thing, yesterday before we closed, tuliongelea briefly about navigation links. Na tukasema these navigation links are actually links to pages on our website. That is what we said just before we closed our yesterday's class. Now, on our website, any website out there, unless it is a landing page yenye wataki uone the navigation link, any other website out there has this navigation link. Okay, vitu kama hizi, we call them navigation links because they get you from one place to another. If I wanted to go to the home page, I'm going to click on that button, home page. If I wanted to go back to the landing page, I'm going to do the same. That is why we call it navigation link. Now, these links put together, they create a menu. Okay, so different links, different navigation links are put together. Kama collection kama hii is what we call a menu. This is also another menu. Okay, now how do we create menus? Tulisema the building blocks of a menu ama easy navigation links are actually pages. So without pages, we cannot have these links. Hatuwezi kuwa na hizi links. Without the links, we cannot have the menu. We cannot have the menu. So the first thing we need to have a menu is pages, different kind of pages. So I think kila mtu anajua how to create a page. That is what we've been doing in the last classes. Now, I want us to create a menu, lakini sasa let us create a Swahili one so that we can see how to create one and position it here, sindio? Now, even before we do that, you see the home page has to be, because we read from left going right, so the flow of information on our website has to be from left going to the right. Okay, so the home page, basically we said that the home page is the first page that somebody lands on when they visit your website. So the home page should be here. Actually, it should be at the start of this menu. Okay, because we need the information to flow. Mtu akitoka home page, maybe they want to know about us, maybe they want to know our services, what services do we offer, and maybe lastly but not least, we can add the contact us page. Okay, so stay tuned. That is what we are going to look at. Another thing we're going to look at is this section, a very special section hii ya chini. Lakini before tufanye hivyo, acha tuone how we can create a menu, sindio? Now, if you're going to create a menu, then definitely we're going to create pages. Acha tuende several pages, like four of them that we can also use to create our menu. Sindio? Lakini sasa I want to create them in Swahili so that we see the difference of what we have already and what we are going to create. So, acha to add a page. Let me add a page. I'm adding a page. I believe everybody knows how to add pages easy. Add title. So acha to create a Swahili menu. Tuseme nyumbani for home. Nyumbani for home. I'm publish. Nyumbani for home. As in our home page is going to be called Nyumbani. Okay. That is it. Let me save. It is saving. Let it save. Yeah, by publishing, we mean save. Okay. Wants to take forever. Kumbe tungekuwa tushaunda hizi pages mapema. So we have Nyumbani. Hey, come on, man. What is taking you so long? Come on, come on, come on. What is it saying? Ah, very nice. So let us add another one. So that okay, we have nyumbani. Just to add another one, another page. Services ni huduma. Do you call services huduma in Swahili? I hope so. Huduma or services, huduma zetu. Huduma. Tuseme huduma. I hope itachukua that long to publish. Yeah, so I hope you understand why I'm creating a page. I'm creating pages. I'm creating pages because we cannot have a menu unless we have pages. A menu is a collection of navigation links to different kind of pages on your website. Okay, that is why I am creating one here for Swahili. So we've created nyumbani. Currently, I'm creating huduma for services. Alafu, lastly, let me create kutuhusu. I think kutuhusu will do about us. Kutuhusu. Haya, kutuhusu. Sindio. Then publish. Then we are publishing. We are publishing. Publish. Come on, publish. Yeah, very nice. So when we go back to our list, to the list of our pages, tuko na huduma, kutuhusu, and nyumbani, and many other pages. So I want us to create a Swahili menu so that our pages zenye tumeunda saizi can be displayed here. So stay tuned. This is where you bring out your books and pens. On your WordPress dashboard, go to your WordPress dashboard. Alafu, you see under appearance, go to customize. Appearance, customize. Okay? Appearance, customize. Appearance, customize. Now, very good. We are on the right track. Okay. So, what you're looking for under appearance, customize, tunatafuta menus. Where is menus? There it is. Una pale pameandikwa menus, click hapo. Now we want to create a new menu. Okay, we're creating a new menu. Tuseme Swahili. Swahili menu. Swahili menu. I want you to note that name down. Okay, Swahili menu. Now, before hata tuendelee, nataka tupige udaku kidogo about menus. Okay, so menus on a website, especially WordPress websites, actually in all websites out there, menus are named according to where they appear. Okay, on a website. So kuna kuanga na different locations where you can find your menus. Like position number 1 is at the top. Every website out there inakuanga na this kind of menu, like Ibutuoni HubSpot, so that I can show you what I'm talking about. So every website out there, every single website out there has this menu, ya juu, okay? Here juu, and it has a name. So it appears hapa and it has a name. Its name is the primary menu. The primary menu. Hii yenye inapia the first menu that you see on any website yoyote. Okay? Navigation link menu. So primary menu ni hii inapia hapa juu. Another section another type of menu inaitwa the secondary menu. Now the secondary menu is a level below the primary menu. Okay? Kama hii sasa. You see what is happening here. This is a menu. These are navigation links. So inaappear like ni kama a drop down. Ona Okay, from the main menu, in the primary menu, a drop down of it is what we are calling a secondary menu. Okay, hiyo pia tutaangalia later on how to create them. Haya, hapa tumekuwa wapi? So tumeangalia the primary menu here kwanza, the first one you see on our website. The secondary menu comes slightly below the primary menu. Now the off canvas menu, you remember we talked about responsiveness na nini nini on our website. Tukasema your website has to be responsive on all screen sizes, kuanzia mobile phone going up all the way to the desktop. Okay, so off canvas, where is it? This off canvas menu appears on small size screens, kuanzia kwa tablet going down. Okay, unaona, something like that. In other terms, ama in other aka, also known as the hamburger menu. Unaona this icon inakaa almost kihamburger. I think that is why it is called the hamburger menu ama the off canvas menu. Okay, so inaapia kama a drop down. We can actually access our pages from hapo. Okay, ikifunga inajifunga hivyo kama hamburger, similarly to the mobile orientation hivyo, off canvas or the hamburger menu. That is where it occurs. Yeah. Now moving forward, we have the logged in account menu. Now the logged in account menu, hii huwa inaoccur on mostly on e-commerce websites. For example, if you wanted to check out, as in checkout is you're paying for something using your mobile. So if you're buying something, let's say on Gigi, not Gigi but Kilimall and Jumia. So if you're going to buy something, you must be logged in. Hawezi access that page unless you are logged in. Ama hata huwezi iona unless you are logged in. So such kind of menus ndio yenye tunaita logged in menus. The condition is that you must be logged in. Create an account, log in. Mostly when occur on e-commerce websites. Okay. Now the footer menu, this is the easiest. The footer menu ni kama hii. Inaoccur at the footer section. Okay, footer section. We are going to talk about that briefly. The footer section. Remember something like this. These are all menus. So if a menu appears kwa hii section at the very last section on our website, that is what we call the footer menu. Okay. Now that we know where different menus occur, let us create ours so that it can appear on all these sections. Okay, the Swahili menu tunataka ikuwe on all these sections, kila mahali, si ndio? So what am I going to do? Tick that, tick this one, tick that one, tick that one. How is it? Tick. Then what am I doing? I'm clicking next. Now add items. Ukiona this add items, what they want us to add ni pages. Okay, pages ndo tuna add, sio kitu ingine, ni pages. So unaona, like we have pages here. We have kutuhusu, the one we've just created. We have nyumbani, we have huduma. So see, we were creating a menu, our Swahili menu. So what am I going to do? I'm going to check nyumbani for home. I'm going to check huduma for services, and maybe kutuhusu for about us. Okay, I want you to note what happens here. We have a menu that has been added on our header section. Okay, ndio hiyo imetokea. So that is how simply you add a menu to your website, ama you create a menu to your website. Okay, now tumeongelelea we've talked about this kind of menu, tukaita the secondary menu. Where is it? Inakujanga ni kama drop down, this one. Okay, so how do we create it on our website, especially our WordPress website? Okay, so okay, let me add more pages ndo ikuwe something haya, kitu kama hiyo, publish na haya. let it publish so that I can explain. Okay, so we want to create a secondary menu under this primary menu, sindio? So this is where you bring out your books and pens. Sasa after you've created a primary menu, tunataka create a secondary menu. Unaona? So if I wanted to create a drop down menu actually, tuseme ni kwa kutuhusu, if I clicked on kutuhusu, there's going to be a drop down menu. So anything that is below kutuhusu on this list, I'm going to drag it slightly to the right. Slightly to the right. Unaona? I'm dragging it to the right. Hivo. Then, hivo. So that nikikuja hapa, ukiangalia kutuhusu, utaona kuna a drop down kind of menu. Now that is what we call the secondary menu. Okay. That is what we call the secondary menu. Okay. Kitu kama hii. Kitu kama hii. That is what we've just created here. Where is it? Something like that. Okay. Haya. Before we move on, do we have questions? Kuna another way ya kudrag traffic kwa website. Oh, okay. Nancy, acha tu nini hiyo after today's class. I have noted that question, so I'll come back to it. Okay. Kwa menus, do we have any question? Creating menus? Menus.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so the screen is a little bit small, so I cannot see. So is there a way that you can like rearrange the menu?
Oh, yeah, you can. Very good question. I had forgotten to show you how to do that. So this is how you do it. Unaona reorder. Like we said, nyumbani should always be on your extreme left. Unaweza pata maybe your homepage iko on your extreme right. That is not good. It is a very bad way of designing websites. So let's say your homepage is somewhere here and you need it to be extreme left. So you're clicking on reorder. Under your menu, you're clicking on reorder. Alafu there's these buttons that you can use to navigate ama to move. Not like I'm moving, is it huduma ama kutuhusu? I think there is a page that I'm moving right now. I think it is called kutuhusu. Itakuja ya kwanza. Unaona? So if I wanted nyumbani ikuwe pale juu, I'm reordering naisongesha juu. Hivyo. As easy as that. So kuna hizi after, okay, kuna this button here, reorder. Okay. Ya reorder. Okay. Yeah. So I think kama hakuna swali, we can move on. Okay. We can move on. Sasa, we've talked about, acha ni publish this before we continue. Sindio? Let me publish that and go back to our website and see the damages we have done. On our website. Now, we've talked about the menu. Tukasema the menu is a collection of links, navigation links to pages. Now, another important section on our website inakuanga this one. This below section, we call it the footer section. Actually, inakuanga the last section of our website. Okay, scroll to the very bottom of our website, you will find it there. Okay, if you scroll to the very bottom of any given website, you're going to find it there. You're going to find it there. Okay, now how is it important? Like this section, the very last section, is what we are calling the footer section. So how is it important on a website? Number one, it holds quick links. Like these are quick links. Okay, quick links nikisema quick links I mean menus like this. Okay. Number two, it holds extra information. If you wanted to inform your website visitors about something that you don't want them to go looking for in your website, ama you think it will be hard for them to find in your website, then what are you going to do? You're going to include it in the footer section. Okay, things like email addresses, things like phone numbers, things like yeah, social media handles, vitu kama TikTok handles, X handles, Instagram, whatever. Okay, this was what I tell my people is that this is like a summary of your website. Whatever thing you want to summarize from your website, from your pages, different kind of pages, this is where you dump them. Okay, this is where you dump them in the footer section. So how do we create a footer section on a WordPress dashboard, on a WordPress website? It is very easy. Okay, so go back to our dashboard. Go back to our dashboard. The next thing we are going to is appearance. Then under customize, we are opening customize. Customize. Then we are going to footer. We are looking for footer. There it is. Okay, there it is, footer. Click hapo. Okay, let me remove this so that I make some sense. Like currently we don't have a footer section. So to edit, to add elements to your footer section, this is where you add it. This is how you add them. There's a plus button on every section when you're going to click on. So this is part of the footer section. Now, if I wanted to add social media links, I can click on any plus button hapa. Kama hii, I can click hapo. Nikuje niangalie social media handles. Where are they? Social media, social. Naona vitu kama hizo. Naona like I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hizo ziko added to my footer section. Now, if I wanted to add something kama a navigation link, tumesema links ndo zinapatikana mostly on our website. All these are links. No. So how do we add a link, a menu, quick links? This is how you do it. Click on the plus, alafu select a widget. Now, in Elementor tumekuwa tukiongelelea about containers. Okay, we've been talking about containers. Tukasema containers ni things that hold other things, simply put. Okay, so similarly, when you're dealing with widgets need something that holds another thing. Okay, so if I wanted to add a menu, I'm going to first of all add a widget, and inside that widget, I'm going to add a menu. Okay, so let us select a widget like I can choose any that has not been used. Okay, acha tuongeze widget 2. Now that I have a widget there, let me add a navigation link inside this widget. How do I do that? I click on this general the gear button hapo. Okay, alafu itanipatia an interface here where I can add whatever thing I want inside that widget. And the things I can add ni vitu mingi sana, like legacy widgets, paragraphs. I can add lists. Unaona vitu ni mingi. What I can add within that widget as in ni kama elements. Okay, there are very many elements you can add: headings, tables, images, whatever you want to add. Okay, lakini for our situation, we want to add quick links. So I'm going to look for something, an element in it, one navigation links, navigation menu actually. Okay, and click on it, navigation menu. Alafu, it is going to give me an option to name that navigation menu. So yetu tuseme Swahili menu, si ndio? Swahili quick links, quick links, kwa sababu tuko na a Swahili menu, si ndio? Swahili quick links. And you remember we created a menu, ilikuwa inaitwa Swahili menu. So I can easily I can easily select from the list of my menus. So yenye tulikuwa nayo originally ilikuwa my menu, but later on we created Swahili. So I'm selecting Swahili. Hivyo nikimaliza I'm publishing. Okay, I'm publishing, alafu voila, there it is. Okay, lazima tuiangalilie mahali kwingine ndo tuione vizuri. Sijui tutaiangalilia na wapi hapa. Yeah, so you see we have our Swahili quick links pale tumeongeza nyumbani kutuhusu, contact us, huduma, the same thing we have here. Okay. Yeah, so that is how you create a footer section and add different kind of elements within the footer section. Okay. Haya, maswali. Yes, Mohonja.
Okay, go back to the page.
Okay. Sijui kama ni hii ama hii. Okay.
Hiyo ya Swahili links. So I noticed you did reorder the menu.
Yeah.
So ni nyumbani, huduma. So the drop down menu moved to the middle. So when we come down to the Swahili quick links, ina apia venye ile menu pale juu iko.
Yeah. Sasa hii ina drop down. I think the reason is it is already dropping down. Is this what?
Yeah, I mean I can notice the difference because hapa kuhusu iko in the middle and it is the one with the drop down menu.
Yeah.
So when you come to the Swahili quick links, hapa chini kutuhusu, it has the 3 extras.
Yeah. So no. Ni the same too. As in the same, lakini sasa ni kama umeinvert. Tutaona contact us, about, na home in that order. Contact us, about, home. Okay.
So in short, when you reorder again the menu hapo juu, it will reflect chini pia, si ndio?
Yeah, it reflects. Kama ukileta huduma first, then huduma will appear here ya kwanza. Hivyo, in that order. That's a good one. Good observation. Kuna swali lingine before tusonge? Is there another question before we move? Any other? Yeah, so you see, you can create as many menus as you want. So if I wanted to switch to my English menu, I just go back and select my menu ya Kizungu. Appearance, customize. Appearance, customize, menus. Not this one. Do I have to create another one? My menu, yeah, so my menu, add items, do we have reorder? Let me reorder so that home iko juu kabisa. Home iko juu. Alafu maybe about. Yeah, done. Primary menu. I forgot to tick this. So tunataka iokae kila mahali pale, so that when I publish it can reoccur hapa juu, our English menu. Okay. Nimepotelea wapi? Do I need to refresh? Okay. Tumekwama. Imehanga. Okay, sasa tuende basi na hiyo kama imekataa. Publish. Now, the next thing we are supposed to look at in today's class ni user roles.